What is up, hackers? Welcome back to another episode of Hack Crypto. We hack all of our crypto and personal finance education. If you guys are brand new here, be sure to be subscribed for my next video. Now, in this episode, I'm going to be going over the top 5 crypto indexes. And this is going to be a beginner video. If you're brand new to what indexes are and how to get involved in them, this video is for you. Now, I'm going to start off with some pros and cons of what an index is. At a high level, basically all this is you're buying a basket of 10 or 20 different crypto assets, and you're not necessarily picking one that you want to moon and you're doing all this technical analysis on it. You are trusting an expert or a group of experts that have put together a basket of all these different assets, and you're purchasing exposure. I'm going to be going over 5 of these different indexes, but there are a lot of them out there. So do your own research. This is not financial advice. I want to start off with going into some of the pros of buying an index. First of all, I've always talked about on this channel for the last 10 years how traders are the ones who get wrecked the most. People who are watching the chart on a daily basis, they're making trades, they time and time again get wrecked, and the hodlers are the ones who kind of weather the storm over the years. They just set it and forget it, just like a retirement account. They just keep dollar cost averaging in, or they just have hodled for a long period of time. Truly, the benefit of an index is diversification. Now, there's a lot of people that have argued that everything is connected to Bitcoin and all that, but ultimately, when you have different use cases for different projects that have tokens, you have different levels of volatility. It does not matter what people say on Twitter or X. There are different projects with different communities, different use cases that are going to drive different prices. It's just how the world works, how the NASDAQ works, how the S&P 500 works. Each one of these assets is going to have a different price. It's going to move differently. And of course, there is the overall market. But this type of investment and these types of indexes are a way to get diversification. It's a way to diversify across all of these different top 10 or 20 tokens, and you can get exposure to all of them without necessarily having to read the tea leaves. That is the first pro, is instant diversification. You're literally able to spread your risk across all these different crypto assets instead of just betting on one. So having that instant diversification reduces volatility. Instead of holding one single asset that is going up and down constantly in the top 100 or top 10, and it just allows you to spread across. So spread that risk across is kind of the name of the game here. The second pro, algorithmic rebalancing. What does that mean? So the index automatically updates based on the market performance. So as you are purchasing, let's say the CoinMarketCap Index, where it's tracking all these different prices, it is adjusting that price according to all of those different assets. So it is tracking the market performance. So you're kind of buying the market. And I think that it is really important to know that there's no need to sit there and track your altcoin every day, see how the market is doing, and that's how you are doing because you're diversified across with this. In a bull market, everybody's kind of euphoric, everybody's posting their profits and stuff like that. And during a bear market, it's just abysmal. People are just all over the place upset, and emotions are just how these markets move. And an index avoids those emotional trades, those emotional trading mistakes that people make, where they buy the top and then when it goes down, they sell because they're just tired of looking at it. This avoids that whole emotional roller coaster, theoretically. So you can buy the market and then you can just sort of say, all right, how's the market doing? Bad? Okay, I'm going to check again in a month. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I mentioned the avoiding the trading mistakes and the emotion there. Next pro is going to be the easy exposure to all of the major narratives. Now, the narratives in this space change. They alternate every cycle. I'm sure many of you saw the NFT narrative that blew up in 2021. It really exploded and it was exciting, and it is exciting. That technology kind of fell to the background, but it was really on the forefront for a while. That was a big narrative. There's the ICO craze in 2017. That was pretty wild. And of course, this past run, you really have the institutions doing ETFs, and that was a huge push for this run. And I think it's important to know that when you're buying something like a basket, you're getting exposure to all these new narratives, these trending topics, and all of these things that pop up like AI and metaverse and virtual reality. You're getting exposure to all of these really cool new narratives and innovation, and you're not necessarily digging deeply into every single one. You could, of course, but to save your mental health, I would say these indexes are smartly going to be putting together the large blue caps. They have the experts that are actually vetting these things, and they're curating them, making them compliant, and depending on where you're looking for the index. But I want to go through some of these top ones, the 5 that I put together for this video, just to share my take on the different ones that are approaching different narratives differently. And I want to start with the CoinMarketCap Index. So CoinMarketCap has been around for a while. Binance acquired them many years ago, and it is the most popular website in all of crypto. It is where everything has happened. I've been on there since 2014, checking all the different altcoins and watching all of it kind of go up and down. There's a lot of fun screenshots from 10 years ago, what the top 20 looked like, what it looks like today. And you kind of notice that many go to zero, and it's just the reality of a new space. So the CoinMarketCap Index is the large cap blue chip projects. These are the top 10 or top 20. It depends on the index. They have multiple on there. It's important to know that, this isn't necessarily as strict as like a Bitwise or a Gemini. These are just putting them together. And most of the time there's overlap because the biggest market caps are absorbed by all the others because they want to have that lower risk. So that's the first one I want to talk about because that one's easy. There's not really much information on who puts those together. I'm assuming it's Binance or a team associated with Binance that is sort of curating that, but that is on CoinMarketCap, and all the links to these will be in the description below so you can check them out. The next up, Gemini Index. As many of you know from this channel, I've been bullish on Gemini for many, many years. I enjoy their platform. I enjoy how they've built it. The transparency there is really remarkable. They do everything by the book. They're heavily regulated, and they've done a good job of playing by the rules, and that's why they have grown to the size that they are. That is compliant friendly. Of course, they are in New York, so they are very much regulated, and they're watching everything that they're adding to their index. And it's important to know that when it's curated and regulated, you have a little bit more trust. This is a lot of trust that is going around into these baskets of different assets. And I think that it's cool to know that Gemini is one of the big players in this space, and they're lower risk. They're not necessarily going to go anywhere anytime soon from what I can tell based on their assets. You can literally see all of their assets on their platform, which is cool that not many banks are ever going to do, FYI. So the next one is Bitwise. This one is professional. It is a custodian portfolio of all these different crypto assets. This one's pretty well known. They've been around for a while. They are heavily regulated as well. They are super legitimate, just like Gemini, and they've done a great job of making their brand premium. I think that they've done really wonderful things for the space, moving it forward and helping a lot of different companies move forward. They have an ETF as well that many probably know about, but this one is worth checking out with their index because it gives you access to all of the biggest players, biggest projects. And I would say out of this list, the next one is going to be the most sort of degen focused. I wanted to do the kind of big basket of CoinMarketCap. I want to do the heavily regulated, compliant kind of ones that are in New York and more low risk, I guess you could call them, because they're curated and compliant and heavily regulated. The next one, I wanted to shift it up a bit. PieDAO, it's a DeFi index, which is fun because it is as volatile as you're going to get. It is exposure to decentralized finance projects and getting exposure to that whole area. And the reason I'm giggling and laughing is that it is extremely volatile. That's high risk. So I'm going from basically two ends of the spectrum here, going from lower volatility, highly regulated, to extreme volatility, virtually no regulation around the decentralized finance world. So it is cool to see that, DeFi has one of these indexes. And I think it's important to point it out just because there's a lot of DeFi projects out there, which is all on chain, large caps in the DeFi space. And this is DEXs. So pretty much every decentralized big exchange is going to have this available to get access to that exposure. So I think there's a bunch in this as well, like Link, Aave, Uni, YFI. There's a lot of different DeFi ones that are included in PieDAO. And then for Index Co-op, which is the DeFi Pulse Index, you have your Aave, Uni, Maker. It's available on Uniswap, Coinbase Wallet, MetaMask. It's on chain, so you can literally just add it to your decentralized wallet. And I think that these last two are really crucial to the space because I want to include decentralized finance a lot in these types of videos because it's important to know where things are shifting. The future, whether or not it's going to be fully a decentralized finance world or if it's operating partially in the background with quick settlements, it is up to the users. It is up to the consumers, us, to determine where the world moves. And that's why I like to talk about things like the DeFi Pulse Index or Index Co-op and the PieDAO, because this is where things are headed. And I want to support builders that are doing innovative things. Of course, the Bitwise and the Gemini's Cryptoverse Index and the Bitwise 10 Crypto Index Fund is great, and it's good for Wall Street and really advanced and more seasoned investors to go in there. But for the crypto community, it's important to support builders of these different, different methodologies with the, decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, all the different projects that want to get into this basket. They want transparency and they want to be involved in that automated rebalancing of these different indexes. And I think that it just helps sort of balance this out a little bit. So to recap here, the top 5 crypto indexes to check out. CoinMarketCap, the CMC top 10 or top 20 index token is worth checking out. It's simple, transparent, it's auto rebalance on the CMC rankings. Gemini is the Cryptoverse Index, that is GCI, and that is a mix of all the major assets. So you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, AVAX, and a bunch of others. That is directly on the Gemini exchange, of course, fully regulated US exchange. And number 3, we have Bitwise. This is the Bitwise 10 crypto index fund. There are a lot of different products out there, but Bitwise, I think, has done a great job with ETFs and doing this index fund. And a lot of it is just very important to build trust with the community, and Bitwise has done a good job of that. It's one of the longest running crypto index funds in the US. So it's the top 10 large cap crypto assets, and it's on public markets and directly from Bitwise. It's professional, of course. You have it audited. It's institutionally trusted by big funds. So I think Gemini and Bitwise are the ones that are really onboarding a lot of the traditional TradFi investors. Next up, we have Index Co-op, which is the DeFi Pulse Index. This is exposure to the blue chips in DeFi like Aave, Uni, Maker, and a lot of other ones. And you can buy this on any one of the decentralized exchanges like Uniswap or MetaMask wallets, MetaMask exchange on there. It's good because it's fully decentralized. And that is why I want to talk about this, because it's a different approach to an index, and it's higher risk, higher volatility. It is managed by a DAO, which is really cool. And I like that. That's very transparent in its methodology. Any sort of DAO that is being managed is a bit tricky to get things approved. In my experience with dealing with a lot of different DAOs all over the world, there are a lot of complexities that come into running a successful DAO. So it's also important to note that. Last, but most certainly not least, is PieDAO. That's a diversified DeFi index. And I think that it's important to know that this is very similar to the DeFi Pulse Index. That's Link, Aave, Uni, YFI, and it's got various dexes available that you can purchase this from. And everything's on chain again, so automated rebalancing happens. Everything is transparent with allocations, and it's important to know which ones are decentralized and which ones are centralized, and how it operates, like with a DAO managing things like the DeFi Pulse one is pretty incredible to see that. And I like to talk about innovative concepts like that because it's important to me and to the community, and getting that out there is cool. So those are the top 5. Those are some of the pros and cons with all of these. I think high risk on the decentralized side, high volatility on the decentralized finance side, but it's early, and high risk, high reward. That's how that goes. And that is probably one of the biggest cons of investing in those, but at the same time, it could be a pro. A lot of people see it as a pro. So that is it for my overview here. I hope you guys like it. ETFs and indexes are new instruments to this space. It's all exciting, and there are tons of different ones coming out regularly, but I just wanted to highlight those. Hope you guys like it. If you did, slap a like, and I will see you here in the next episode of Hack Crypto.